Clouds, my name is Sandy. Welcome to the Cloud Factory. As you know, because it's a long time request from you, in one of my next videos I will make a full flare lehenga. What means a double circular long skirt. For that, in this video we are going to talk about circular skirts. I will explain you all about in general, so subscribe to this channel so you will not miss any video from this series. Okay, in this first video you will learn types of circular skirts, how to calculate the measurements to trace them, how to cut them, and some recommendations and tips when working with this type of skirts. First, let's go and see the types of circular skirts we can make. A circular skirt looks like this, and the pattern will be something like this. But makes no sense to trace the full circle when we can trace only half of the circle for our pattern and cut it in folded fabric, right? So let me show you how to trace the pattern for a circular skirt. Make an horizontal line and in the center of it trace a vertical line also. To every side of this vertical line you have to mark 1/6 part of your waist contour, reducing 1 centimeter. That means you have to divide your waist contour by 6 and then reduce 1 centimeter from the result. Mark the same measurement in the vertical line like this. Now, trace the curve for the waist, join these 3 points, and then take this curve as a reference to mark several times the length of your skirt. In this way, you will have enough points to trace the bottom curve. Then trace it, and there you have your pattern. This pattern is not considering extra space for stitches, so you have to add it when you cut the pieces in the fabric. Now let's see how to cut it. In theory, you only need to fold your fabric by the middle in this way, and then set your pattern like this, and cut your skirt. And you will get something like this. This is a circular skirt. There you have it. This works perfectly with short or medium skirts. No need stitches other than the belt and the hem part. But most of the fabrics are not wide enough to cut a long skirt in this way. So what we can do is buy more fabric and cut 2 half circles. Let me show you how. Suppose this side is the width of my fabric, and this side is all the fabric you bought. I don't know, 3 meters or 4 meters. You have to fold it by the middle, put it in this way. Here I have the folded part, and obviously I have 2 layers. So set your pattern in this way, and cut 2 pieces of your pattern. You will get 2 half circles instead of 1. You only have to stitch the sides in this way. Just put it together and stitch right here, and there you will have your circular skirt. Now, a semicircular skirt is made of 1/4 part of a circular skirt, something like this. And in real, once you make it, it looks like this. To make the pattern, start with a 90 degrees angle and then trace a bisector line in this way. Now, from the corner in the 3 lines, mark 1/3 part of your waist contour, reducing 1 centimeter. That means you need to divide your waist contour by 3 and then reduce 1 centimeter from the result. Now, from those points, mark the length you want from your skirt, like this. Here, here, and here. And now trace the bottom curve, and that's it. You have your semicircular skirt pattern ready. To cut this skirt, fold your fabric by the middle, set your pattern in the corner. Here I have the folded part, so in the corner set your pattern like this and cut one piece. This skirt only needs one piece if your fabric is wide enough. You will get something like this. As you can see here, is half of a circle. If you fold it, is a fourth part of a circle. That's why we call it semicircular skirt. In this case, you only need to stitch here, means attaching these two sides, and then you will have your skirt ready. But again, if you don't have enough fabric to cut it like in this way I show you, you can cut two pieces, buy more fabric and cut two pieces like this. You will get these two, and then just put it together and stitch by here and by here, stitching the both sides, and then there you will have your semicircular skirt. A double circular skirt is made by combining two full circular skirts. That will give you a lot of flair, and it looks like this. We can think that we only need to make two circular skirts and stitch them together, right? But in that way, we will get the double of the waist measurement, because we will have two full circular skirts with the waist contour each one. So, if you make it in this way, only trace two circular skirts and attach them together, you will end up with a skirt with a waistline like in this size, you know, like the double of your waist contour. So unless you want pleats or gathers, we need to adjust it. For that, trace the pattern in the same way we made the circular skirt, but instead of just 1/6 part of your waist contour, we will divide our waist contour by 12 and mark it in the 3 points of the waist to trace the waist line or the waist curve. So that will give us the half of our waist contour in every circular skirt. So when you stitch them together, you will get your correct waist contour. To cut it, you will need a lot of fabric again. If you want a short or a medium skirt, then no problem. You can cut the two circular pieces and that's it. But if you want a long skirt, you need to cut 4 half circles. Four half circles. If you are going to make this type of a skirt, I will show you how to stitch it in my next video, because it's little bit more complicated than others. Now let me give you some recommendations about circular skirts. You can make them in any fabric you want. But if you are using flowy and heavy fabrics like silk, and if you are making long skirts, you will notice that even if your pattern is perfect, once you finish your skirt, the bottom border will get uneven, longer from some parts and shorter from another parts. And this is normal. Don't think you made a mistake when tracing your skirt. That will happen with this kind of fabrics all the time, because circular skirts are heavy garments. So the fabric fibers in the bottom, since the skirt is heavy and the fabric is also heavy, the fibers here will pull once you wear it or once you hang it. These fibers here will pull the fibers in the top part. So that is what gives us the uneven effect in the bottom part. To fix this, you have two options. The first option is take your fabric and hang it in this way. Suppose you will cut your skirt pieces like this. This is your fabric. So set your pattern in this way, in the same place you will cut it. Take it from the center of the waist curve and hang the fabric from this point, put it in a hanger or something, at least 12 hours before make your skirt. Then the fibers in the bottom will pull the most the fibers in the top, and then you can cut your skirt in the normal way and the uneven effect will not happen. Another recommendation is use patterns as much as you can, clouds, please. I know it makes no sense to make a huge pattern in paper for a long skirt, most of all for circular skirt. In this case, okay, you can trace it directly on the fabric, be careful. But if you are making a short skirt, a medium skirt, or a skirt for a small baby or a small girl, then always please make patterns in papers first. Never ever do something like fold your fabric in a triangle. I saw this once and I was shocked. Like fold your fabric in a triangle like this, and then they mark here, you know, 1/4 part of the waistline, and then there here they trace the length of the skirt. It will be an odd garment, you know, and if you unfold it, the waistline, it will become like a triangle. There is not half circle, is not 1/4 part of a circle, is not a full circle. So if you cut your skirts in this way, you are only wasting your fabric. You will get a skirt with a strange shape and not professional, of course. So always do the things in the right way, clouds. Even if it takes you more time, you will get a professional finish. And that's all for today, clouds. I hope I didn't get you bored with all this information. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. In the description of the video, I will leave you the links to my networks in case you want to contact me over there. So happy stitches for everyone, and I will catch you the next time.